This show actually happened to become the talk of the town. Anupam Mittal told that the wheels are turning. The forefront of Indian future is actually being a revolutionary change. And this particular show has increased the interest of young people towards business. As I'm telling about a particular show, it's what you and I all have often heard about. This is one show that often people keep talking about. And there are few people who are still confused what is this show about, or there are few people who want to still take part in the show just so that they can meet their idols. The show that I'm talking about is the Shark Tank, as we all know, and it's famous for its new and young entrepreneurs who come up to the show and tell and explain about their business so that those sharks which judge them can invest in it. So in this particular video, I will be telling you about the 5 lessons that you can learn from this show. I'm Varsha Redkumar. Welcome to the Freedom Business English channel. Do not forget to subscribe and download our Freedom app. First lesson is that it's important to have expertise. We all have come across the famous meme which says that ये हमारा expertise नहीं है. When we all listen to this meme and when we all go through that, first thing that we realize is that what is our area of expertise and what is that we are here for and what should we explain. If you don't know what is your area of expertise or what is that you're really good at, then why are you even here is what they ask. When you don't have an idea of what's going on, how do you even plan towards success? That's the simple logic that you have to get into your head. Not everyone can participate in Shark Tank, but we can actually learn some lessons. So this is one of the things that when you know what you're good at and what you're expert in, it's easy for you to determine the way of success as well. Probably you can have a couple of hurdles here and there, but you will know how to overcome them. Mistakes is something that we learn from, but then when you face hurdles, you will know that these can be the obstacles in your life and these can actually hold you back. But when you have a specialized area and the specialized field that you're really good at, you will overcome the way in your own knack. So this is where most of them fail to think. So if you don't have the expertise, it's all right to say, मैं out हूँ. So this is one of the things that we all have to think about. It's easy to accept defeat, but can you overcome the defeat? Many fail, but many even get up. But are you one of those many who can fail and then get up? Understand your own worth first and then get to know what you're good at and then make sure that you become the expert of your entire thing by rather not giving out the reason that I'm not good at this, or probably this might not be the knowledge that I conquered, or this might not be something that we are expert in. Every day is a new lesson and you have to keep learning. You can't just say no. It's better that you say that probably I don't know that right now, but in future I'll definitely make sure that I learn, because learning is there in each and every step. And you have to make sure that in business, if you're an entrepreneur, you have to learn each and everything and you have to learn each and every day. This is how the entire business cycle works. Everything changes on day-to-day basis. Every trend changes by its own generation. So you have to make sure that whatever you're learning is also implemented in your business. You can't just sit there and say that this is not my area of expertise, so that's the reason I will not go about with it. So make sure that whatever you learn, whatever you come across is what you understand and then learn. Even if you don't know, that's okay. You can learn another day. That's one of the most important lessons that we learn when it comes to Shark Tank. People give up quick, but what they don't think is that they can learn it on another day. So try avoiding reasons by telling that this is not what I am expert or good at, but rather I would learn it. Next one is passion drives towards success. If you take any episode in Shark Tank, you will notice that entrepreneurs who are really passionate about what they want, they'll make sure that they come again and present their business model in such a way those investors are actually impressed. No matter how much you put down in life, no matter how much people discourage you, you have to make sure that you're passionate about what you want to achieve. Passion is what drives you towards success, is what we commonly hear. But do you think that you have that passion which can drive you towards success? Probably today might not be your day. Probably today might be one of those days that you might not perform well. But you have to know that even on your worst days, if that is important to you, your passion will drive you towards making it the most perfect day. Remember that emotions drive you on one side, and then it's the situations. You have to be in control of both. No matter what, your determination towards everything will make sure that your business grows. If you've seen in few episodes of Shark Tank, you can see those entrepreneurs who come up there and tell about their business and then tell about the way they have been determined towards what they've created rather than telling that how much they've gone through. So this is what has made those judges get impressed and then they happen to invest in it. So this is where you have to think and then make sure that what type of situation you would have come out. The end results have to be good. As far as we all know that, I'll tell you one thing, nobody is going to listen to your struggles until and unless you give them the end results. When you have the end results achieved, people will look at you no matter what, and the struggle that you would have gone through is what they will notice. Success can only show the struggle. So then, if you want people to notice that you have worked hard, show that you're passionate and you're driven towards success no matter what stops you. So we get a lot of examples and inspiration through the show. This puts us in a motive that we shouldn't give up. No matter what, people might roast us, people might tease us, we have to keep going. Next one is that it's important to have clarity in life. We all know that clarity is something that we get over time because not everyone can sit at the start and then design their business in just one day and say that this is what I'm going to present and this is my end result and this is what will lead me towards success. Over time, things keep changing and we have to make sure that no matter what, we have the right presentation and no matter what, whatever we are presenting and whatever we have today is something that can at least reach to our 50% of the goal. So this is what, if you have observed in the episodes of Shark Tank, many of those entrepreneurs do not have the clarity what they want to do and in what way that they want to achieve and what is their basic structure of the business models. The judges actually determine that there are so many entrepreneurs who are still trying to figure out and still trying to think what is their way of success and what is their definition towards their business and success. But even with all of these, we see one most common reason. There are entrepreneurs who come up there with positive minds and then show no matter what, no matter how much we are stopped, we will still keep trying to determine what we like, and they have presented and their companies have also been invested by these sharks. Remember that no matter where you go, no matter what you're doing, you have to be presentable and make sure whatever you're communicating means something. Let me give you an example. If you're called out for an interview, you have to dress the way you're going for an interview. If you go shabbily dressed, even if you have got the inner talent which is perfect for their job, they will eventually choose the one who has the right way of presentation. Only because this does not determine by telling that you are talented or no. Are you ready to present yourself in the front face of the company when they select you in the right way? No matter how good you might be in getting all the business ideas, make sure whatever you're presenting is good. If you're presenting a dish as well, even when you have the same dish made in two different types, people are still going to choose the one which looks very aesthetic and very delicious to taste. Everyone chooses things by the way you present it, and then that is where most of them make mistakes at. You might have the perfect business which might actually lead you towards success, but the way you present and communicate to people by getting those sharks to invest is something that you have to understand by yourself and make sure it's good. If you can't actually explain and communicate why you've created that business and what is the main purpose that you've created that business, nobody will be able to understand and find a reason that why they should be investing or why they should help you in your entire journey. As an entrepreneur, if you're seeing this video, understand that even if you're going and communicating with any of them towards your business, let it be customers, let it be investors, or let it be the marketing way you're presenting to the world, you have to make sure whatever you're trying to communicate or whatever you're trying to tell, it's easy for them to understand and you have covered the basic information of your business in just a short way. Last one is being persistent is the key towards success. We all know that the episode where a person named Jugadu Kamlesh came and told about his product in a very, very humorous way. A shark like Piyush Bansal might actually end up in the finest product that you have worked no matter what. So this particular man happened to work on one product over and over for 7 years. People discouraged him. People told him that you couldn't do it. People judged him. Even when he stepped onto the show, people were still thinking that this person is not capable. Until and unless when he showed the innovation that he had done and bought the product right in front of the judges and explained why it's made and what are the causes it's made, he waited 7 years so that he could get this product and show it to the world that this product is useful and you can also make more and more things like this, and never gave up on his dream. So this was one of the biggest examples that we can take out of the show. If you think that you have the talent of making something that actually can bring a change into this world and can actually solve the problems of a lot more people out there, you can take as much as time as you want, because this idea of yours might not fail and even the biggest of biggest people might end up investing in it. Understand that failure is the first step towards success. Failing might actually get you a step towards winning. Failing can actually make sure that you have learned your lesson well. Just because you failed once and just because people keep putting you down doesn't mean that you have to give up on your dream. Probably that might just not be the way you have to discover this product. There might be other ways you can do it. Come up with new ways, come up with new ideas, because that is not the end, my dear friend. You have to keep moving no matter what stops you, no matter who stops you. You are the creator of your own world. You are the hero for your own innovation. If you think that you can bring change in this world, make sure that you are that one person who can go out there and tell people that my innovation or discovery is actually solving the problem of a lot more people struggling in this generation, and no matter what, it will give you the answer that you guys are looking for. If you have that confidence as an entrepreneur, you're already on the way towards success. If you guys think that these 5 lessons have actually taught you the value and morals towards the business that you are pursuing in, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also download our Freedom app, because if you're struggling and if you're thinking that how can I start a business and what are the ways to start a business, you can take examples and learn from the live mentors. They will tell you everything in detail that you have to know, and even if you want to be an expert in personal finance or business and marketing as well as organic farming, you can download and understand more and more ways to do so. And also, as I keep telling, you are the superstar for your entire life. Don't forget that. Thank you so much. Get wise and break free.